tell you about him.
Hey guys, we're here, we're live, we've got another live stream. We've got some young adults, some old people.
We are so old.
We're cool.
Does it count that I've got my jeans rolled up? Does that take a couple of years off?
We were saying before the live stream that this is what Jemima's first time in jeans, like in a long time.
Oh my gosh, I haven't worn jeans since, how long have we been in lockdown for?
Like 6 weeks,
6
7
weeks.
weeks.
I haven't worn jeans in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
A little bit squishy around the waist.
The joys of lockdown. Yeah, anyway, this is Lockie, this is Jemima. I'll let you try and figure out which one's which. And
Lockie.
Yeah, nice. Just in case.
Just in case you guys didn't know.
Yeah, sweet. Love that. Yeah, so Jack was right. We've got some oldies on the show tonight.
We're not
on the
that
stream.
old.
How old? All right, let's go. Lock.
I'm 22 and
22.
Jemima's a massive cougar and she's my wife.
I'm a year older than Lockie, so I'm 23.
23.
There's like a month in the year because Lockie's born in April and I'm born in March. So there's
Yeah.
a month where I'm 2 years older than him.
Yeah,
It's
love
literally the worst.
She hates
I
it.
hate
It's the greatest.
Love that. Anyway, yeah, this is our young adults youth live stream. We'll play some games, have a bit of a chat, bit of banter. Dave's messaged me, said he's going to give away an Oodie and also said
so
he's paying for it too. So
Good job. Good on you, Dave. That is so
Okay.
generous.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Just-
really nice of you.
just a
First
generous
person
man.
to comment, Lockie's the greatest, gets it. Let's see what happens.
Honestly. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of fun, but we're just going to kick it off. We're going to ask these guys some questions. Some of them, they know what the questions are, and some they don't.
no.
So that'll be a bit of fun. All right, so we know that we haven't worn jeans in a long time. Wait, look at Dave's comments. Does that mean he gets to buy himself an Oodie?
Well done, Dave. You win.
I mean,
Oh, Jacko.
Wow, Jack, that scathed me.
all right, so it's lockdown. We don't fit into our jeans anymore.
Wait, I like Jacko's comment about Tori's hairdressing skills.
Was that
How
Leon's?
good does
Or maybe?
someone's?
I don't know.
How good does
Anyway.
Mitch's hair look? Tori
Fresh
did a
trim.
great job.
Yeah.
Very
I'm in
impressed.
need.
Yeah, we'll. If you'd like
Lockie's wife is not as good as Mitch's
Tori's
wife.
haircut services, let me know. I'll send you an invoice.
Maybe we could set her up in a park.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
You double vaccinated
Oh my
first, though. Anyway, favourite foods. Let's go.
My favourite
ladies
food?
first.
Yeah. So favourite food takeaway option and like a non-takeaway option.
Honestly, just food. Like
No,
I'm
no,
a,
no.
I'm
Come
a food.
on.
Incorrect. It's not
Okay,
right.
takeaway. It's KFC.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
go
just-
to-
You
it's
can't.
just- you
you
can't.
can't go
It's-
better
yeah.
than KFC for takeaway.
The
Honestly.
dirty bird. Yeah.
Homemade.
Yeah.
Look, Lockie and I make a really good butter chicken.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit-
Our homemade butter chicken is good.
So
Yeah.
Indian culture.
Love that.
Yeah, it is.
Love that. Locke, let's go. What are you?
Takeaways like a really good American cheeseburger and fries and a Coke.
for you.
Yeah.
Have you got from like a specific, like, is it a Macca's? Is it a HJ's?
Nah,
Is
Macca's
it
and
like,
HJ's, they're good, but they don't hit like the perfect burger.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is it like an actual
like
a
Flame
grill
Trees or Flame Trees or something
There's a
like
place
that.
in Tassie that
There's a place in
Lockie's
Tassie
thinking
like
of.
is mint.
It's
Okay,
like he
yeah.
wants to move back to Tassie
Just
just
for
for
burgers.
the burgers.
Yeah,
I don't care about my family, just for burgers. and
Brutal.
homemade, probably like a good steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, rate that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Embarrassing story. It took us about. We got
Half
here.
an hour.
We got here at 6 o'clock. It took us half an hour, 45 minutes
Easily.
to figure out what
Throwing us
Jemima's
under
story
the,
was.
Throwing
So,
me under the bus.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
guys. You weren't meant to tell them.
what can you do?
Rip.
What can you do?
That's right. All right, who's going first?
I can go first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right. you go
So,
first.
yeah, my embarrassing story.
Yeah,
it
go.
happened about a year ago. So, me and Jemima have been married for what? 6? Oh, how long is it now?
Like 10 months.
10 months or something like that.
6
Go
months.
us. We're killing it.
Yeah.
He's got no idea.
But before this, you know, like we were engaged last year. We were
Yeah.
just talking about, what would we call our kids if we could theoretically? If
I think it was mainly me talking
Oh
about
yeah. Hey, I'm trying to
This is
help
like
you
the
out here. I'm
greatest
trying to help
story
you out.
ever. Like, this
Um,
goes down in like the history.
Yeah, it's very
books.
good.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just talking about it, and Jemima comes up with this name, and I'm like, no, she can't be serious on that. Anyway, she comes out with, I want to call my kid Cinderella Ruth, and I'm like, no. Cinderella Ruth is the dumbest name in the. You don't want to call your kid Cinderella Ruth Jessen.
Apologies to anyone if they're named Cinderella.
Also unlucky. But basically, she keeps going with this, and like she's really good at keeping like a full dead face about it.
A strong poker face,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
It is.
And she literally had me going for, I reckon, 6 months that she wanted to call our child Cinderella. She'd bring it up all the time saying, I'm 100% serious on this, Lockie. And I would just like walk away angry that she wanted to call our kid Cinderella Ruth.
He would get so worked up. He was like, there is no way we can name our kid that.
And I would
Full
literally
6
believe that.
months.
And then it ended up, I think, your brother Josh.
Yeah, my younger
like
brother.
we were out like in your parents' dining room or whatever, and Josh goes, like we're just talking about it again for some reason, and then Josh goes, he just loses it, and he's like, Jemima, can you please just tell him that you're winding him up? And the trick was over.
So
But-
literally like 6 months, because like
Literally
Jemima
6
had
months.
told others, like your family, like Tori and I
Yeah.
knew, like did Jack and like all them.
Probably.
Pretty sure,
Like, people
like
knew.
Jack and
Yeah.
CJ and T, like there were so many people that knew that like this is just a thing that just like Jemima is having lock on.
I just had a hook in
He
my
was
mouth.
the
and I
only
reeled
one
in
that
every
didn't
single
know.
time.
yeah,
was a
so
joke.
was the
just
worst.
outrageous.
Yeah, it's
so-
pretty embarrassing. I actually thought she wanted to call our kid.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed on your behalf.
Thanks.
It's, yeah.
So like it's good.
Or I'm just impressed with myself.
Well,
that
I'm
I
keen to hear your
kept that
embarrassing
going.
story after that.
All right, let's
Okay,
go.
we literally, it took us like 40 minutes
Yeah.
to figure this out.
So it's not a great.
I don't.
No,
It's not a great story. It's fine.
fine,
You're
yeah.
allowed to say that.
go.
Well, I was in like probably year 9, and
Yeah.
I went to Ringwood Secondary College. There was some steps coming out of one of the classrooms.
Yeah.
There was probably like 7 to 10 steps that you had to go down. I was holding my laptop with all my books, so I had a big chunky like thing here. Obviously wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Went to step down the stairs and just absolutely stacked it. I literally rolled down the stairs
Yeah.
and then commando rolled to protect my laptop.
Did you protect it? Was it?
Yes.
Okay, so
I-
that's like
my laptop did not have a scratch on
it's
it.
pretty impressive.
So I literally commando rolled and stood straight back up, and
Yeah.
I was bleeding. Like
Yeah.
my
At
arms
least
were
you
like
styled
ripped
it.
up.
yeah,
At
that's
least you
right.
styled out
My
of it.
legs were like all bleeding, and
Yeah.
the worst part was
What
that
was the
there was
worst
this
part?
like big group of year 11 boys
Yeah.
just standing and watching.
And so they were like, we don't, nah, we're just the interest level from them. Did it
And
just
I was like,
completely
yeah.
decrease? You're like, cool.
Totally stacked it, embarrassed myself, ended up bleeding in front of all,
Yeah. So then,
all the like
so then at that
cute
point,
older
did you
boys.
cry?
Yeah, so then at that point, you
Nah.
thought,
Didn't
I've got to
cry?
go to Tassie to find
I
a
didn't
man because just
That's
all of
right.
Victoria has
I
heard
just
about
wrote
this. And
off
like,
all
you
of
just
the
like,
Victorian
the
men
state is
at
now
that
done with. I
moment.
just have to go
They just have
elsewhere.
a secret site where they're like, this girl fell over, do not
Yeah,
touch
that's
her.
right. Yeah, yeah. It's just-
Jemima is off limits
there's
for
ju-
all Victorians.
There's actually a group chat. We've all seen the footage of it, and we're just like, no, we're done.
Too
Send
bad I'm
it
from
to-
Tassie. I've never seen this.
Someone from Tassie can have it. Like, we're done.
Guys, Lockie's from Tassie originally.
Yeah. So
If anyone didn't know.
Lucky me.
we actually like Pip. We got Pip here who's doing our editing. We
True.
love Pip. Absolute goat. But what he's actually been doing for the past hour with like photo editing, he's just edited out like Lockie's second head. So
You can see there's a nice scar.
Yeah, if you
here.
look closely.
I also
but anyway.
married my sister. We're going there.
Anyway, back to
Different
Locke's
colours, but
story.
that's
I
fine.
like Jack's comment. Locke was probably too upset to share about it.
Yep. Very true.
Protect the Mac. Yes, Katie. It was a MacBook, and I'm so proud of myself for protecting
Yeah.
it.
Tori said it was impressive.
What? My story?
Your commando role.
Oh, look.
We'll take it.
Yeah, I will. Thanks, Tori.
That's right. Cost every man in
Big up
Victoria, but,
Tasmania.
you know, saved your laptop. So, pros
Cost
and,
me, every man in Victoria.
Hey, it's not the worst thing.
pros
I'm
and
alright.
cons.
Oh, yeah. He's,
Yeah.
he's all right.
All right, so we've got one more for each of these guys. Something that people don't know about you, because there's probably a fair few people watching that don't know a lot about you. Some do, but some wouldn't.
Quick fact. Here we
Right.
go.
Let's go.
I lived for 6 months of my life in Fiji. There you go. Done.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Quick facts, done. We're moving to the next one. Go. No
was
follow-up.
quick.
That's it. We're done.
All right, quick facts.
Go.
3, 2, 1. I am 1/8 Irish.
It's just not true.
It's not true.
It's not.
It's literally
it's just
true.
not true.
Guys, I'm actually serious.
Okay, just all right. If you answer one follow-up question for me.
Okay.
Where's your dad from?
It's not on my dad's side.
Where is your dad from?
My dad is Indian.
Okay.
That's where I get my skin
Okay.
color
So no
from.
more follow-up questions. Let's
No.
move.
See, Jack knows it's true. For
No, I
those
think
who
you were
don't
saying true to something
know,
else.
the Evanses are
Yeah,
my
Clayton's
cousins.
saying I am also.
The Evanses are my cousins.
That's
my
a fact
mum.
people might not know that
That's
Evans is your
true.
cousins.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
So
yeah.
the Evanses' mum and my mum are sisters.
Yeah.
My mum is Australian, but she's also a quarter Irish
course.
because my grandpa is half Irish, which means that I am 1/8 Irish.
Okay. And your other thing that people don't know about you?
Yeah, we
Oh,
have
you want me to
another
tell another?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Another interesting fact that people don't know. The first time I messaged Lockie, he totally rejected me, just like flat out.
one. Alpha male. Am I right?
Let's go.
Literally flat out rejected me.
So basically, all of the men in Victoria had shut you down. Then the one in
And then
Tassie.
even the Tasmanian.
Just a misery compiler.
Yeah, at that point, were you like, I'm just never getting married? Like,
I
you're
was
just
like, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm a goner.
No, I came crawling back. I came crawling
He
back.
came crawling back a couple months
Yeah, that's
later,
right.
ready to marry me, all soppy and lovely.
Well, it wasn't that quick. Chill out. There was 3 years between that point. Jeez.
Love
much
that.
quicker from your end.
You were
than
just ready to
mine.
get married because too many people rejecting you.
Oh.
No, that was a bit savage. I love you. I love you. Moving on. Let's go to the next
All right,
question,
no,
Mitch.
we're going to go to a game. All right, so the game, which is for Uber Eats.
Yes. Can I win this? Can we Uber Eats here to me?
Maybe. We'll see. If we get KFC, then yeah, fair game.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, lovely.
Keen.
Yes.
All right, so I don't think we've done this game before. It's 18 months of lockdown, still coming up with new games. This is the joys of
Good job,
youth
guys.
ministry online.
You're so cool.
I mean, it was
I
really
came
just
up with
rage.
this. People as well
Yeah.
and mash their faces together. And what we've got to try and do, what you guys have got to try and do, is guess who the two people are.
Yeah.
And some of them are going to be easy, and some of them are going to be very difficult.
All
And
right,
we might
let's
see
just
some
say-
improvements.
Let's just see how we've seen the first one. We don't know who it's matched with. How excited are we to see the people's reaction? For
I'm
this?
very excited.
I'm
It's going to be
keen.
very good.
I'm
This
really
is going to be a
excited for-
go-to game.
I've only seen the first one and I'm super keen.
Okay,
for
so
it.
how it's going to work is that Pip's going to put it up on the stream. So you've got to guess the two people. So there's two, obviously, in the face mashers, like we're saying. First answer, we don't actually know the answer, so
No.
hopefully we get it right. If not, Pip will shout it at us or put it in the chat. And so you got to guess both, and then we got 7 or 8 rounds. I can't remember how many there are. And
see.
you get a point, and we'll see who's got the most points at the end. And if
All right.
it's close, then we might, like for the last one, we might do whoever's got the most points. We'll go from there.
It's going to be me.
It's going to be us. Yeah.
Let's
I'm
get it.
ready.
All right, let's go. So we'll
Okay.
put the first one up, and
I think it's up. I think it's up. I think it's
just
up.
big boy Jacko. So we actually can't see the live stream because we just got the chat on my laptop, but we can see it on here.
To be honest, I know who the first one is just because by the profile picture, and I'd say it's a massive improvement.
Yeah.
I
So,
will agree with that.
It's a massive improvement.
so remember, you got to guess in the chat. Like it's one person, which is Jack. Everyone's already nailed that. And the-
Everyone's got it.
And then the other person is a
This is
celebrity. All right,
Jack.
okay, let's just get a consensus because right now we're speaking for the people.
Can we say it on 3?
No, hang
No.
on. Odds on, well, not even odds. This is just happening. Jack making this his new profile picture.
I
Yeah.
actually
Like, not even
That's
like-
a good
Jack,
idea.
you would get
Yeah.
so much more attention from this picture.
Jeepers.
This is like Pip put
I'd
this
date
photo
that.
up on the screen for, and I was like, whoa, that's all right. He's my cousin, but he's not, so it's okay. It's okay.
It's
Okay.
okay, your cousins.
Yeah.
All right, so do you guys know? I think I know. I have a good idea of who the famous person is for the celebrity.
Oh, I don't.
I've got no
So
idea.
Katie reckons Ryan Reynolds. I've got an idea. I won't say it in case I'm right and give it away, but yeah,
I actually have no idea.
And
It's something in the eyebrows and the eyes, I
It's
think.
actually cooked what it is. I have no idea.
I think if I'm on the right track, that the mouth is kind of an indication.
Really?
Oh, I've got it.
Yeah,
I've got it.
yeah,
I've got
yeah,
it. I've got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't got it.
Are we gonna like?
Can you whisper it to me?
No, we got to see. No one's got it yet. So like,
No, just take the microphone.
that's does someone
Oh,
get it?
that's someone's got a good guess.
Yeah,
Who's
this
that?
is a really good guess. That's what I think it is.
Oh no, I
Oh.
didn't think it was this one.
It
I
is
thought it
that.
was this one.
Oh, they're two very different guesses
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Mitch
yeah.
and
I think
Lockie.
the mouth is what it is.
I
That's what I thought. The mouth is what I said when I just. Yeah. So
I think it's one.
I
Right.
reckon Dave's got a good guess.
is
in
it- I don't
there.
think anyone's got it right. Pip,
Yeah,
has anyone?
I think that one's right.
Has anyone got it right, Pip? I told
No
you. so it's
one.
my one.
It
Yeah,
might
yeah,
be your
yeah.
No one. Oh.
I'm trying to think of a clue that we can give people without like giving it away, but I don't know like.
Like something about the attire that person wears.
Yeah, just anything without giving it away. But like
Is it? Am
maybe-
I thinking of the right person?
I got no idea.
Are you thinking of this person?
Excuse us for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
person. I think that's
Like,
it.
is it? Okay, maybe.
Yeah, that's. I love what Laura said.
Like
I was literally just thinking
the-
this. It's gonna be awkward if
It's
I.
gonna be really awkward if you're wrong.
Oh, where?
On there.
Oh.
Oh,
no idea.
Everyone was
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
No idea. Yikes.
Can everyone else see the answer now?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
literally had no idea.
Wow.
So my guess, and I thought I was actually alright. I thought it was like The Rock.
I thought it was Tom Cruise because of the mouth.
And I had no idea who the celebrity was.
Wow.
I was with Dave's guess on one of the
What
One
was-
Direction boys. I thought maybe Harry
Ah,
Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's decent.
Wow, that was a hard one.
Who is this person?
Cole Sprouse.
Cole
You know, like the
Sprouse, he's
Sweet
one of the
Life and
twins.
Zach and
This is the sweet life.
Zach and Cody. Or...
The sweet
Well,
life.
okay, I got this straight away.
I think I know this too.
It's this.
I don't know who this is.
Yeah,
I know that
yeah.
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the other person?
And
So it's one church person and
yeah, so one
one
church person,
and
one
one
there you go, that's
celebrity.
it,
Oh,
that's it
yes,
right
it
there.
is. It
Easy,
is.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Easy.
So you got to get both.
All
you have to
right,
get
we've got
both.
some-
Oh, bang,
Oh!
bang, bang.
Someone's got
Done.
it. Done.
Katie Pierce.
Dr. Phil
done.
and Wayne
Yeah.
Swift.
That's
Alright.
so good.
I literally got it. That looks
To
like
be fair, if Wayne had a moustache,
Yeah.
like
Actually.
honestly,
and blue eyes.
Yeah,
blue eyes
yeah.
would be Dr. Phil.
like that's
Oh my
wild.
gosh.
All right.
It's like Dr. Phil's head kind of like
That's-
shapes in a bit.
Oh, here we
Full
go.
circle.
Okay.
I got it straight away again.
What?
again.
Type it in. I know who
I don't
like.
know.
Oh, actually, I have an idea.
Well, we know
That's it.
who the church person is,
Oh yeah,
right?
it is.
I hope so.
Yeah, we
because
know who the
it's-
church person
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
'Cause
I got it.
It's
I
a
got
picture
it.
from your wedding.
I think so. Oh, no way.
Oh my goodness, they're getting it quick.
Has she got
You
it?
guys are too good at this.
Katie Pierce,
Katie,
two in a
get
row.
off.
Jess and Ellen. Yep, I
Log
got that straight
out.
away
Give
too.
other people a chance.
No way, she's on a
Katie
ramp.
really
That's a
wants
good
Uber
one.
Eats. What are you going to get, Katie, with your Uber Eats voucher at this rate?
Surely if you don't get KFC, we just refuse to
Oh
send it
yeah,
to
I think
her.
so.
Yeah.
If we can
100%.
order the KFC for you so
Yeah.
that you don't use it
Exactly.
incorrectly.
Don't
Incorrectly.
incorrectly. Smashed it. All right, so that's now on to the next one.
I know
Bang.
this
Oh,
one. I know this one.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We saw
Rach
this
sent
one
a
earlier.
test
She sent a test
earlier in the
subject.
week. This is a good one. I quite like it. I'm just going to sit back and watch the
All right,
comments.
let's do it. Celebrity
It's a bit-
last
it's-
names
Right.
as well. Celebrity last names.
Okay.
Okay, that's just a meme. So basically, Katie gets real triggered if you spell her name wrong.
Oh.
Probably like the past 4 weeks, our youth ministry has just abused her.
Katie, tell me about it.
Yes,
People
Stevie
never get
K.
Jemima right.
Love that KFC energy.
Yeah.
My
Oh.
dad.
Maybe.
But we need the famous. Actually, no, I do remember seeing this now.
Yeah.
In our chat.
We need both. The
We need
church
both.
person
And then we need
and
a
the
full name. We
celebrity.
need a full name.
First and last name for a famous person.
Yeah.
And
The This one's slowed down.
Oh, no one can quite
People
get it.
No. Where are the
Yeah.
guesses, guys?
They've just descended.
Come
Do you know who
on.
it is?
Yeah.
Who was it? I can't remember. Like, I know the church person. I remember that, but I don't remember
Can we
who.
whisper answers to each other?
No, just
Oh,
right
it's
here.
up.
Oh.
Did someone guess it?
Who
Or
guessed
no, we
it?
just revealed it.
Oh, it's not up. It's
Oh,
not up.
it's not up, it's not up, it's
We
not
can
up.
see it
I
though.
was so confused.
yeah. But
You'd think after 18 months of live streaming, I'd be good at this, wouldn't you?
nah, you.
Katie's lost.
Katie's
Well,
lost.
Katie,
Yes.
the legend that gets all of them, is
I
lost.
can give a hint.
Yeah, okay. If you can give a hint.
Of the church person or the celebrity?
Which
The
person?
celeb.
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
give
go-
the
yeah, cele-
Crimea River.
Yeah. That's
Crimea River,
Yeah.
right?
I don't get
Everyone?
that clue.
Yeah, no.
That's
I,
okay. Mitch does. That's fine.
I don't know what that says about me and you, but that she doesn't get it
I
and we
don't get
do.
it.
But no, you
That's
can't
fine,
see.
that's
You can't
fine.
explain it if you don't
Just
get
Crimea River, Jemima.
The person isn't
it.
famous enough.
That's an
I don't know
incorrect
about
statement.
that. Yeah, I agree. That's incorrect. Sorry, Laura.
Trent plus someone. Jordan and Paul Walker.
Or no,
Buble
Crimea.
and
That's
Trent.
close.
I like
We're getting
it.
close here. I'll give another hint.
For famous or church person? You can do it for
For
famous.
famous.
Yeah, go.
We're talking blonde tips.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like you've just
maybe
given
not,
it
maybe
away.
not now, but
I mean, it needs to move on.
I don't know if he still has them. But
Oh,
Yes!
bang! There it is.
Done.
Jess has smashed it. Jess,
Trent
if you
and
get
Justin.
KFC and
I gotta be
Fine
honest,
over.
that the person that it's made is kind of scarily real, like
I-
very real.
they
I feel
all
like I've
have
seen that person
been.
before, though.
Oh, I don't
Like in
feel
real
like
life.
I
that.
just want to know like how
The
old.
nose is kind of like yours.
Right.
It is a bit.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, just let's keep that image up for a second. You guys are gonna have a guess individually at how old Trent is in that photo.
Oh, don't make me do
No,
that.
we're doing that.
Is Trent on here?
He was
Just
at
log
some
out.
point.
Log out, Trent.
27.
27. Okay, what's your guess?
Can't be that old
Oh,
now,
I
Katie.
don't
I don't
know.
know.
Yeah,
I
how
don't
old is he
know. I
now?
don't want to say that. I'll get in trouble.
How old is he now?
I'll give him 33.
Okay, what,
I was going to say 31, but I don't know.
okay, 33
I
and
don't know.
31.
How old
Maybe
is he,
he's like
Mitch?
23
How old
in
is
that
he?
photo.
How old is he?
that one.
Oh, I don't know how old he is in that one.
Oh, that's not helpful. You can't just make us guess and then he not tell us.
Yeah,
how
Oh,
old
he's
he is.
here. Trent, how old are you in that photo? 42.
Dave, he's at
50.
least 55. This is outrageous.
Trent, you've got to tell us how old were you in that photo?
Because I reckon this is pulled from Facebook, and Facebook wasn't
567.
around. Facebook wasn't around like too long ago.
But how
How
old is he
long's too-
now?
40?
Yeah.
I don't actually know.
Yeah, he's 40, isn't he?
Yeah.
He'd be like.
He's got an elusive
Charlie's
age
like
about
13.
you, Trent.
All right, we're going to go to the next one because this is just going to descend into mayhem. All right.
Oh,
Yikes.
I don't know who that is.
Well, I know
I
who the
have-
celebrity is.
Is ya?
I have no idea who either of those people are.
Oh,
That's the celebrity.
you reckon?
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
is.
think it
I don't
was.
think it is either.
Who's the person, though?
I thought that were too old for that one.
Yeah, I don't think that is that person.
I think it is.
I don't
Charlie's just outed Trent. He's 40.
know.
Oh,
just
okay.
Chucked it in there.
That one's a good one.
Oh,
Millie, Bobby, yeah, and Kate. Full name, Caitlin Pierce.
I don't know.
Oh, she
I don't know.
smashed
Wait,
it.
do we know? Oh,
Oh, done.
oh
She's got
she's
it.
done.
Smashed
What
it.
the heck?
Katie.
Wow.
Katie, you need to
Oh.
like stop watching too many TV shows and just.
Is
Someone
that
Stranger
is Millie
Things.
Bobby Brown the one in
Stranger
Stranger
Things,
Things?
11,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't. She has hair in that photo. I can't.
Oh,
She
Jackson.
doesn't.
You're just
look
used to
like
seeing her
Millie.
bald.
Yeah, yeah,
Almost Jacko.
exactly.
All right, we're up to
All right.
the. What are we up to? The fourth one.
I have no idea.
Well, I wonder who that is.
This is my favourite.
I don't know why that's killed me so bad.
You can literally hear Nath laughing from
Oh
the
my
sound desk.
God.
NATO and Pip are like
Well,
cacking
Okay,
themselves.
so let's before we have any guesses, let's just.
Okay, compose ourselves.
Well, yeah, but also we've discussed what Jack's going to do with his profile picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we should also what Dave should be doing with his
I think this is a
profile picture.
LinkedIn.
Oh,
LinkedIn.
no.
I think this is a yeah.
Laura, it's too much.
Too much. I think it's a
Ooh,
LinkedIn.
That's a good guess.
Yeah, that's who it
That's a
isn't-
great guess.
Isn't that who it is?
Oh,
Yes,
you smashed
Charlie.
it, Charlie. Well done.
Killed
Did you not
it.
get that?
No.
I did.
I had no idea.
There's kind of a likeness
It's made his
there.
hair even more
It's
red.
just- yeah.
Look how it's like it's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
even more
'Cause he's
red.
not like he's like more like strawberry blonde. All right,
That was a good one.
Katie's on 3.
I thought you were
Who's
in
tracking
charge
this?
of
Jess
points.
is on 1.
Charlie's on
know.
one.
Charlie's on 1.
Is that
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that's right.
Confirm
Okay.
if we're right or
Yeah.
wrong.
How
I'm
many
not gonna
do I
sleep
get?
tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I know this one. Oh, Do I?
I've got no idea.
Nah.
Oh, is that?
I don't know who that is. Yeah, I think it's that
think
one.
it's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
But I don't
Yeah,
know
but-
the other.
Clayton's on 2. No, you're not.
No, he says that. He's an absolute,
He's just trying to get KFC.
he's an absolute menace.
I got a funny story to tell about CJ later, maybe actually.
Clayton and someone. That's what Dave's throwing down. So we need first name and last name.
Someone
of
said
our famous
you.
person.
Someone reckons Mitch.
Me? No, I'm not that skinny.
Maybe you used to be.
Maybe I used
Maybe
to.
it was
Maybe
lockdown.
if it's an old
Pre-lockdown
Yeah, if it's an old
days.
photo, maybe.
Who is that
it, but I
face?
can't.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know. I also don't know
Don't give
any
it to us yet,
celebrities'
Pip.
names.
I want to have a good look.
I'm terrible with celebrities' names.
Yeah, I don't know.
Their
I
eyes are
know,
really
so I
close
just don't
together.
know.
Katie's had a crack in the chat. Ryan Reynolds. I don't know about
Nah, I
that.
don't
I
reckon.
don't think
Just
it's Ryan
Mitch and Mitch.
Reynolds.
Just me. Just completely messed up.
Do you reckon it's like a sports star?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Kind of looks like Glenn Maxwell.
He's kind of cute.
Does it look like me? I don't know, I'm just chucking it out there.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
Nah, literally
Can
no idea.
we have a little show?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's
Tori
got it.
just got it. Oh
mean-
no. Oh yeah, Tori got it.
She spelt it incorrectly.
Rowan Goling.
but,
Gosling.
but
Rowan.
we'll give it to her. We'll give it to her.
Rowan.
No one else was
Wow,
really that
CJ,
close.
you were
CJ,
very
you
young
look so
there.
young.
Proportions aren't good yet. I agree with that quite strongly.
I agree too. The proportions.
All right, Tori's on a point. Katie's got a bit of a lead, and
Good job, guys. Oh,
well, yeah.
Jeez, if that's
that's
not,
a pretty skinny face. I don't think it's Mitch.
yeah, I know, but like, I look like a caricature.
Yeah.
Like the chin is like full. Like,
Maybe.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That does not look like you at all. Like I know that. That's
You know it is
your,
from
yeah.
the image.
Scary,
but,
dude.
Yeah, I
like,
how
know.
it
Like I
does
know
you.
that that's a wedding photo of yours, but
I mean,
it
I was gonna
doesn't
say,
look
like,
like you.
that is not a man that looks like he's on his wedding day. That's a man that's about to kill a cat.
Your sisters,
like,
your sisters just said Mitch in a nightmare.
honestly,
That's
well,
pretty
Jess's
good, like-
nightmare would be me killing a cat. So like it may, yeah, Rach, you stitch me up on this one. Like this is outrageous.
I love it.
I
I actually have no idea. It's got to be Mitch being Mitch.
mean, I don't know who it is.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's actually.
I don't
It's
wanna
really
look at it.
weird.
It's just
It's weird as.
Yeah, Dave, I kind of rate that option. I don't think it's not correct,
Isaac
but
Powell. Oh, that actually kind of makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Dan
not famous,
Powell's
but
brother.
yeah, that's it.
It actually does kind of look like that.
Rach, I did enjoy my Facebook stalk. Yeah, thanks, Rach. We're all
Someone
enjoying
said
it.
before she like deep dived. She
Yeah,
actually
she-
did.
she-
She did
Oh,
like
I
a
think I
know.
deep dive stalk.
I think it's.
Is anybody else guessing?
No
Does
one's
anybody
really-
have
I
an
think it's that.
idea?
Oh.
No.
Yeah. That,
No,
if
I
it's
think it is.
early,
I think it is. I think it is.
He's in Marvel
Oh, okay.
films.
It's
In Marvel
okay.
films.
Well, it's probably this then.
Is it?
Is it a?
Nah, not
No,
that one.
I
I
think-
reckon it's
No.
the. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Clue.
Tom Cruise? No,
Can
so
we-
someone
Pip,
from Avengers.
do you want to put it up for us and we'll try to give a clue?
Someone from. They're in Avengers.
it's Marvel
Somehow,
and
some
Avengers.
way.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
this
thanks,
is
he's
that
got-
guy.
Jack
Jack
got
Sparrow.
it.
Is he the one from Spider-Man?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I love him. He's
So is he your backup? Like if like.
there's some. I'm enjoying.
Jemima,
This.
I'm about to blow your mind.
Yep.
He's British.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, no.
I knew it.
He's the one that
So
he and
Jacko
Zendaya
smashed
like.
it. Well, they're like dating.
Yeah, are they dating?
I think so.
Oh,
That's
I
what
didn't know
Jess
they were
was telling
dating.
me, I think.
Oh,
don't
I
know.
just saw like photos.
I'm gonna
of
be
them on
honest. That doesn't
Instagram.
like Tom Holland on your
Nah,
face.
no way.
Nah.
You and Tom Holland are not a good
Yeah,
mix.
well,
Sorry.
Well, now we know. So.
Apologies.
All right. So
You can
Jack's
avoid
on
it.
a point as well.
All right. Can we
Katie's
have another
still-
one?
That's it.
We're done.
We're
so
done.
Katie
Done.
Pierce has.
Is sending me KFC.
Yeah. So Katie, just thank you
Very
for
excited.
your
Amazing.
donation.
That's
Like,
so
we appreciate
nice.
it.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
We love that.
Give
Who
your-
was?
give
who
your
else was-
tithe
did
into
you
the
remember
storehouse,
who else
Katie.
ranked?
Yeah, well, everyone else was just like one. No one else got
Oh.
more than two. So
Yeah, okay.
Katie and then the rest.
Oh,
So
okay. Just lumped in there.
Yeah, pretty
Everyone.
much.
No,
So-
Go in.
Yeah.
Well done, CJ.
well done, CJ.
CJ, you can send me some KFC too.
Love that. So KFC, here I come. Yeah, the one and the
girl.
correct.
CJ was second.
CJ
You
literally.
were not. Go home, CJ.
CJ, I don't know if you got a point.
I don't think you
He
did.
didn't. He's just an absolute menace.
I love him though.
He
He's
is.
a good boy.
What was your funny story about CJ?
Oh, so I've told this before, but when he
Is it the finger one?
no.
Okay.
So when he used to get
That's
smacked,
not a funny story.
Oh, well, I mean, we had a laugh when he laughs when he tells it.
Oh my God.
so like as you do when you're little, you get smacked.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's told a lot of people this story, but I know
Yeah,
this
yeah,
story.
yeah. Anyway, so when he used to get smacked, what he
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's told a lot of people this story, but I know
yeah,
this
yeah,
story.
yeah. Anyway, so when he used to get smacked, what he'd do? So his parents would send him to his room, and then he would go up there. And what he'd do, he'd whack off his pants and chuck on like 10 or 15 pairs of undies. And then he would wait in his room till his mum and dad got there. He smacked, wouldn't feel a thing, but he'd pretend to cry so that he wouldn't get smacked again. Meanwhile, he's not in pain at all. He's
It's
loving
the
life.
pretend cry that kids are
I mean, just work
Then
hard,
he's like,
work smarter,
"Oh,
not
no."
harder.
Honestly, like, this is,
CJ's a good definition of work smarter.
yeah,
not harder.
yeah, yeah.
Good
Just-
job, CJ.
Just a creative man.
It's actually
You
a very
are,
good
you are.
story, though.
Who's saying KFC belongs in the bin?
What can you
Keeping
do?
it real.
Yeah.
Keeping
That's
it
right.
real. We just had a blow up argument. We're fine now, though. We
High
love each
five.
other. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love each other.
So you can
It's
have
good.
fights and still.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't
Absolutely.
cry at all. No, I didn't. I promise. Move on, Mitch. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so the screen's
Oh,
cutting.
no.
Fingers crossed we're back now. But anyway, so we're kicking it off. We're going to do some relationship kind of dating,
Yeah.
a bit of chat, bit of questions. You can send us a question in the chat, text us, whatever, and we'll have a look at it. These guys were just telling us that they had a big fight on the way here.
We just had a massive blow up in the car.
Yeah.
It was just me. I was just.
No, it was
blowing
both of
up.
us. It's a team game.
Yeah.
It's a team.
Don't take all the blame.
All right.
High five.
We're a team. We're one.
Okay. So, but who won the fight?
Obviously, Jemima did.
What can you do?
I think Jemima wins most of the fights.
Loggy just goes into his hole.
That is not
That's
true.
not true.
Anyway, moving on.
So I was going to ask these guys about dating and marriage. Maybe
We'll just skip over that bit.
maybe
Next question.
maybe next question.
See ya.
Anyway, all right. So we're gonna kick it off. Mimes, first one's going to you.
Me.
Yeah.
Bring it.
All right. The Christian view of dating / marriage is staying single till you find that one person, then getting married. You obviously have to go to a different state to find that, but that's fine. You got there. Is
Will
there
do.
an issue with thinking about dating and marriage in a different perspective compared to that? You know, because that's kind of like the traditional, like that's what you're meant to do as like a
You
good
wait
Christian.
for that
and
one person
yeah,
that God has
yeah,
for
you-
you, and
you
you
only-
get married, and that's
you
it.
date one person,
Yeah.
like no one else, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Just
Is
go.
there an issue with that?
Is there an
Or-
issue with that? Should we think in a
Yeah.
different perspective?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that to think that you can wait for one single person that God has for you and only date one person and then marry them
Mm-hmm.
might be a little bit idealistic. It might be a little bit naive to think that.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with dating more than one person, not at the same time.
Good.
We'll just clarify that.
We'll put that out there.
Because to me, in our culture, dating is just getting to know someone.
Yeah.
On that next level. It's not just a friendship, it's getting to know you to figure out, hey, do I want to marry this person? Is this the kind of person that I could be with forever? I think one of the things that we lose in our dating culture is intentional dating.
Yeah.
People just date to have fun, you know. Oh, this is my boyfriend this week. Oh, this is my boyfriend next week. I'll hook up with that guy here, you know. And I think that can be really damaging because you're just opening your heart up to hurt.
Yeah.
Whereas when you start a relationship with someone and begin it as a friendship, excuse me, and then, you know, progress in a healthy way into that dating relationship where you're being intentional and asking questions of each other and trying to get it to know each other.
Yeah.
If you can honestly say you've done that in multiple relationships, I don't think there's a problem. I would also say one of the things that I don't like about Christian culture and church culture around dating is we tend to think once you've started dating that person, you have to marry them. And I don't think that's always a good thing because, you know, you might start dating someone and they may not be the right person for you. They may not be the one that God has for you. And there's a whole bunch of different reasons for that. But I think that can be something that is a little bit can be damaging
daunting
sometimes.
and,
Yeah.
yeah, nerve-wracking and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And just because you're dating someone, it doesn't mean you have to marry them.
Yeah, sure.
I would say it's always better to listen to God, to find wisdom from people around you and people, you know, a little bit ahead of you. Ask Mitch, other youth leaders, other pastors, get wisdom and get input, and then have your time with God.
Yeah.
Because if it's not the right thing, you're better to finish it off when you're dating than figure that out once you're married.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the way
That
I
wouldn't be
see
fun.
it, once you're married, you're stuck. So I had one of my cousin's aunties on the other side.
Yeah.
She said that she always encourages people to date with their eyes wide open, because once you get married, you got to shut your eyes closed.
Sure.
You got to overlook all the things that person does that annoys you and all those little things.
Yeah.
But when you're dating, that's your time to figure that out.
Yeah, cool. What do you think, Locke? Like, same sort of question, different answer, same answer?
No, I
same
probably
thoughts?
agree a lot with Jemima, and I think what she said about the amount of pressure there is surrounding once you start dating someone, you've got to marry them, and that's who you're going to be with forever. And like, it's not like intentional people saying that, but it's just like that whole once you date,
part of
it's
our
just- yeah,
culture.
kind of our culture, just like saying, oh, when are you going to get married? When are you going to pop the question? You've been dating for 3 years. You should be married by now. It's just those type of things. So I agree with 100% what you can date multiple people, but
Yeah.
we should always be looking, is this a person that I want to spend the rest of my life with? Is this what God wants for me? And is it, is this person going to be good for me and be able to challenge me and strengthen my relationship with
Yeah.
God?
So how do you find the balance with, like, potentially having that sort of perspective, but then also, like, thinking about, like, when should I start dating? So, like, for, like, that opinion or whatever, like, that's a bit more, I don't want to say acceptable or whatever, but, you know, when you're, like, say, like our age,
Yeah, that little
mid-20s,
bit
a bit
older.
later, whatever, you're
Yeah,
a bit
yeah.
more mature, you understand yourself better, you understand your relationship with God better, whatever. How do you
Yeah.
kind of navigate, like, either that opinion of dating or the other one that we kind of mentioned at the start? How do you navigate that while when you're only like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? What do you do?
Yeah. Well, I had a kind of unique experience growing up with dating and things like that.
Yeah.
My parents actually made me a deal. They said,
Yeah.
if you get to 18 and you haven't had a boyfriend,
Yeah.
we will give you $1,000.
What a deal.
I know,
A
honestly.
bit of bribery
like,
and they never hurt anybody.
Yeah, legit.
To be fair, I got this offer twice and I failed on both
Oh,
of them. So
no.
Jemima was one of the fails. So it's worked out
So
well.
it worked out all right.
So, I had this incentive of, if I get to 18, I get $1,000.
Yeah, yeah.
And for me, my parents never said, no, you're not allowed to date people before you turn 18.
Yeah.
It was just for me in the back of my head, I like this person, they're cute, like we're good friends. Are they worth $1,000?
Yeah. Is that just an Evans thing? Because T's putting in the chat that she's got it too as well. Is it just like...
I think we had some family friends that did it and then we've done it and Evans's.
Yeah, sure.
It's just
love
like a
that.
little,
little
it's
thing.
become a thing.
Little cult.
Love that. What do you think, Locke?
Yeah. I think,
Similar.
I, as I said, broke mine before I was 18. I dated a girl when I was like 15.
Yeah.
And I literally did it for 3 months. And then after we broke up and whatever, I was just like, why did I even do that?
Yeah.
Like, there's kind of, as Jemima said, like her parents challenged her to get to 18 to get that $1,000. And I think once you're kind of 18, you're kind of that age where you're mentally prepared to be able to have, like, take responsibility somewhat for someone else and have those thoughts in your mind. Plus, you don't have, like, all the pressure surrounding school
school
and
friends.
like
Yeah.
pressure surrounding all that. So that's another thing. I think you can date before you're 18. There's no one saying that you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
I just think it's
Yeah.
a lot easier once you're kind of at that adult phase that
Yeah.
you're kind of at a easier stage to date, I guess.
And just when you're younger, I think, again, it's just, is this worth it? What are my motives behind it? Am I getting to know this person because I think they would be a great spouse one day, a great husband or wife? Or am I doing it because my friends think we make a cute couple and because it might be fun to hold his hand around school for a little while?
Yeah,
So I think
nice.
there's, if you have the right motivation and you are younger, go for it. And, you do the right thing by your family and talk to your parents and all of that. Disclaimer.
Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. Like, where these guys are sharing their opinions and stuff,
Yeah.
and we're not saying that this is gospel or
No.
this is the only thing that you guys can do, or you should disagree with them completely and only
Yeah,
follow
yeah.
that other opinion of only dating one person or whatever. We understand that families are different, like.
Yeah.
each person's got their own different inclinations and things they want to do, don't
Yeah.
want to do and stuff like that. But hopefully throughout this and, if there's other topics that we talk about tonight as well, that it'll kind of challenge your thinking about different things as well, whether it's about dating, whether it's about relationships, how you see people, how you see yourself.
Yeah.
But we've got a follow-up question from Trent here. What'd you spend the $1,000 on? Surely you went big.
It went with my car.
Oh, okay, yeah, nice. I mean,
Yeah.
that's still a safe, practical.
was.
It would have been a nicer story.
I
if it was something
don't
less fun.
spend money
Yeah, true,
willy nilly.
true, true.
Sorry, I don't have good spending money stories.
Yeah, okay.
I'm boring.
Yeah, well,
Apologies.
that's good, I suppose.
You got me.
Yeah, that's
Worked
right.
out well for Lockie.
Yeah, exactly. Love that. All right, so back to it again. So, Locke, this one's for you, dude. With all the dating and marriage views that we kind of talked about and stuff like that, even with that, we kind of talked about dating with your eyes open and then marriage with your eyes closed, as you were saying before, Mimes. Why is marriage so sacred for us? Even though in today's society it seems to be less and less relevant, less and less applicable. People don't seem to prioritize it as much, and things have changed and shifted and stuff like that. Where does that sit with us? Why is it still important? And yeah, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, I think it all comes back to, for me, when you get married, it's a commitment for life. And I think that's where it all starts and ends. You're getting married and there's not going to be anyone else for the rest of your life. It's only going to be you and that person. You might have kids with them, but after kids, they're going to leave and it's going to be you and your spouse again. So I think it all comes back to that. But also God just outlines that the bond between a man and a wife is just so special.
Yeah.
And there's something very spiritual about that as well. And I think it's probably a bit hard for the younger kids to kind of understand that because you got your parents and things like that. But there's something very God-focused about a marriage where you're trying to improve yourself, you're trying to help the other person get better, but you're also trying to improve your relationship with God. And I think we can do that with another person. And I think that's why it's so special. It's two people becoming one with God, which is really important. But yeah, again, it just comes back to it's a commitment for life. And I think in society, no one's committing for life. That they get into marriage willy-nilly. They're not thinking about, I'm doing this to be able to be with this person for the rest of my life. I'm actually doing it because it's just the logical next step. We've been together for 5, 6, 7 years, whatever. We bought a house. We've been living together for a while. It was just kind of the next thing. So they don't really think about it as we're committing to each other. It's just this is just what we've got to do because that's what people expect of us. That's probably what I would think.
Yeah. Mimes, anything to add? Or
Yeah, you can help me with this because my Bible knowledge is apparently not up to scratch. I've just been raking through
I
my
didn't
brain,
say that, but
trying to think of the
sure.
right verse.
Yeah.
Where is it in the Bible
I don't know.
that
Don't put me under this kind of pressure.
you're the pastor?
Don't. Okay.
You know everywhere in the Bible. Mitch.
Sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
don't you just know everything in the whole Bible?
Yeah.
You
Obviously.
heathen.
Oh, I just handed my pastoralship, just passed away, and I'm sorry.
Give away your credentials.
Yeah, that's right.
The Bible actually talks about marriage being a representation of Christ and his church, his bride. Do you want to elaborate on that?
I can, but you keep going.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just it's a representation of Christ and his church, which is a really beautiful one. We actually had a part of our vows was Lockie saying that he was committing to love me the way Christ loved the church.
Yeah.
And
Which is basically a way of saying I'd take a bullet for her.
we joke, but that's
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
means.
what we're committing
Christ,
to.
Jesus laid down his life for us, and that's what that's the similar representation in marriage. We're committing to each other for life. We're committing to bettering each other and putting each other in front of ourselves and prioritizing their needs and growing in our relationship with God together.
Yeah.
So I think there's something sacred about that as well.
Yeah, that's right. And there's a lot of similarities in the analogy of Christ and the church being the bride and everything like that, and also a husband and wife, you guys or Tori and I and everything like that. And I think it's even so symbolic in the way that Jesus treated the disciples, as the early church and everything like that, that he, spent time with them, that even when things got difficult, even when they disappointed him, when they let him down and, abandoned him in the garden and all that sort of stuff, there was still that element of like, okay, well, I'm committed, like we're committed to one another.
I'm
we're
choosing.
I'm
choosing to love and accept you despite your flaws.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that you might not want it today or I don't feel like loving you.
Even though Jesus was the perfect husband.
That's it. Love that.
That might be where it breaks down.
Could be.
All right, and on that, we're going to move to the next topic. So the next one we kind of wanted to talk about is sometimes it can be, a bit interesting, is like kind of work-life balance and how that fits together. And so, because, people can have different goals. There can be people that aspire to be, CEOs, entrepreneurs, like, have multiple businesses, all that sort of stuff, passive income, whatever it might be, all those kinds of things. But
Stonks.
yeah,
Stonks.
big stonks.
Am I right?
Yeah, lovely.
Dogecoin.
You've said that in the right context.
To the moon, right?
Yes. You're 2 for 2.
I'm proud of myself.
Okay, so Mimes, back to you. So what, like, work-life balance, we kind of all know what it is. Like, why do you think we struggle with it so much? Like, as, young adults, like older, younger, like, it's kind of just everything that people feel like they have to fight for and not fight for. And
Yeah. It is a hard one.
Yeah.
Britt, leave me alone, all right? I'm cool. I'm down with it. Yeah, work-life balance is a hard one. I've recently started full-time work.
But
and
just, you're not cool. So one thing that's...
Okay, all right.
So Jemima also, like, I don't know if... Will I get in trouble if I say this?
I got no idea what you're
you
going
might.
to say.
No.
I don't know what it's
Oh, well,
gonna say.
I've said it. That, so Jemima's
started
super
it.
cool, super hip, super relevant,
Yeah, she is.
but also crochets.
Oh my gosh.
You've just been found out.
Thrown under the bus again. Guys, I was bored in lockdown, okay? I learned how to crochet and now I just do it while watching TV at night.
I mean, to be fair...
It's like full grandma
To
mode.
be fair, but the
How
blanket...
good-
the blanket you, like, showed us, it does
I've
look
crocheted
sick.
And
this
it's
blanket.
very soft.
It's so soft and thick and warm and
Yeah.
it's getting bigger. I'm impressed with myself. I don't care whether it's cool or not. It's like full grandma mode, but it is a dang good blanket.
Okay, back to struggling with work-life
Back to
balance. And not throwing you under the
No,
bus.
you won't get in trouble for that.
I'll find out after the stream.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
work-life balance. So I've just started full-time work and it is something that I've struggled with because I feel like I'm putting so much time into work, I work 8:30 to 5 every single day, Monday to Friday, and then I have so little time outside of work.
Mm-hmm.
I think part of the problem with thinking of work-life balance like that is that we try and draw this divisive line between our work and our life outside of work.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if we're taking it from a Christian perspective, if we look at work as the place God has us, as part of our ministry, we can be ministering to our colleagues, our school friends, whoever it is,
That's good.
and creating relationships there. If we look at it that way, alongside, achieving your what's the word?
Goals?
Career. That's it. Career.
Yeah, lovely.
Along with achieving your career goals, you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And then I think it kind of blurs those lines and we don't see work as such a draining 9 to 5, sit at my desk at the computer, staring there,
Yeah.
just getting paid.
Yeah.
We see it as, I have a purpose in this, in what I'm actually doing. But yeah, it is a really hard one and I've found myself struggling with it as I've started full-time work as well.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to change that mindset. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, Luck, anything to add or agree?
Nothing to add.
Nothing to add?
No comment.
Good thing, Jemima. Love your work, love your crochet
Yeah, she's
skills.
glad.
She's great.
Yeah.
My crochet skills are great.
Yeah, fantastic.
If anyone needs lessons, come hit me up.
Yeah.
She'll
She-
Zoom
she was-
it
I'll
with
start a
you. She'll
Zoom. I'll
you.
start a Zoom. Thanks, Tori. I am cool. I'm glad you're backing me up.
I mean,
Just say
if you have to
Thanks,
say,
girlfriend. Okay, you too. You know what?
I've got my
Yeah.
jeans rolled up.
yeah.
So do I.
You got
A
one,
little
I've
bit.
got at least 3.
Yeah,
Oh.
extra
Is it
cool.
like-
3 times cool.
All right, we're moving on because this is just deteriorating into mayhem.
Shambles.
All right, Locke, so John's kind of touched on a bit, but how do you balance your work goals with family goals or even ministry goals? Because sometimes people think that they're segregated, sometimes people fit them together. How does that all work?
Yeah, so I think with work and family, it's, as Jemima said, there's no clear, people try and do that clear defined line. But I think you've got to kind of, in different seasons in life, you've got to prioritize different things. So,
Yeah.
for instance, if me and Jemima are 22 and 23, we're right at the start of our
We're
career.
young.
We're young.
Young.
Heartache to heartache, we stand. What a song. Sorry,
And I'm
everyone.
the one that's not cool.
That's a
can you
cool
do?
song.
Oh my
Anyway, but I lost it. When
Different
When you're young,
seasons.
you
we're-
start,
we're at
you're
the-
setting
yes,
it out.
When
Yeah.
we're young, we're probably pursuing a different thing. We're trying to save enough money. We're trying to
Yeah.
further ourselves in our careers and
Mm-hmm.
trying to work really hard at that, but also still trying to serve God and do lots of things like that. In the balance of that all, and I don't think that gets left behind. I think it's a balance of those
Yeah.
two things as well. But as we move on in life, as we probably want kids, as we probably want to move into that more of our own family,
Yeah.
I think those priorities change. So I think it's more
Yeah.
just about what your priorities are at the time, and that's okay. They can change,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have to
Yeah.
be a set out plan either.
Yeah, and I think that's really important. Like what you've touched on is that priorities are not set in stone.
Yeah.
Even because one of the things people do a lot is they'll set out like priorities for the year or like a 6-month period or whatever. And I think that's a good thing. Like you should have goals you want to work towards and
Absolutely.
aspirations and things like
Got
that.
to keep moving.
Yeah, exactly. But life doesn't fit neatly into a box, much like our goals and aspirations do. And so it's even if I say the application to my life, like if I'm trying to navigate say my work goals that with teaching and stuff like that, and then also want to spend quality time with Tori, I know that there's 2 times during the year where my focus is more towards work because I've got to write reports and do assessment and stuff like that, and it just simply means for that month and a half period, 2 points throughout the year, that is just the work goal comes first. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. It's simply navigating it at the time that it comes up.
And communicating it as well.
I was going to
Yeah,
say
that's
a big
right.
part of that is communication because,
Yeah.
if you and Tori have talked about wanting to spend more quality time together
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you shut down to focus on work, that's like a big breakdown in miscommunication and Tori may end up feeling, let down by that. Whereas if you are in it together and you have that conversation and you know that your priority is going to have to shift for that period, you get through it together. You're both on the same page.
Yeah, and we use the example that we've just used then of if you've got someone that you're married to or whatever, but even if you're, just single or whatever, I guess in terms of how that works for your life is having a strong sense of self-awareness.
And
of
recognizing
understanding, okay, I'm going to focus on my career or doing real well at uni or school or whatever. And then it's okay, holidays are coming around. I'm just going to chill. I'm going to hang with friends. I'm going to recuperate and just focus on some family time and things like that.
And don't be concerned that your priorities shift. Like when you need to spend time on uni work or work, that's okay. Spend time on that. Don't worry about letting other things slip sometimes. And when you are able to push some of that uni or work stuff to the side, enjoy time with your family. Enjoy time
have fun.
Having bars, do face masks. Enjoy the different seasons that it comes in. Oh no, not those ones. Yeah, these ones, like the relaxation ones.
Yeah, love
Not
that.
the ones that
Yeah,
give you
no.
pimples.
Yeah, no,
Jess
not
has said a
those.
blanket
A
giveaway.
blanket giveaway.
Look,
I mean,
guys.
I'm paying for that,
Jemima
so
can
no.
just-
Yeah, someone buy me.
crochet. You
Someone
can just
buy the
crochet an
yarn.
Audi
Yarn
and
can be
then we'll be
expensive.
good to go.
That's my next challenge.
Yeah, see, there we go.
I will give
it'll
that a
take you
red hot
5
go.
years.
Yeah, love
Might
that.
take me 10 years, but
Well, we'll be fine.
warm.
That's it. All right. So how do you navigate? We kind of talked about work-life balance and about how priorities shift and change, and a little bit about communicating, which kind of touches on the next question. But how do you navigate having different goals to your spouse or to your parents?
I think they're two very different questions with your spouse and with your parents.
Yeah.
I think with your spouse, like we've talked about, you can sit down and have those open conversations and have that two-way communication line where you say, this is going to be a really busy work period for me and this is something I really want to achieve. This is something I really want to go after. And, you figure that out together with your timing and your priorities and if you can allocate that much time and effort to achieving those goals in that season. So I think that's really important with your spouse is just the open communication. I think it's a little bit different with your parents. I still think that communication is so important, but I think it's different in the way that if you're...
It's the nature of the relationship.
Yeah,
is
it's totally
too as
different.
well,
With your
so-
spouse, you're one and you're on the same level.
Yeah.
With your parents, there's always that level of respect that you need to have for your parents.
And even hopefully submission too as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And
come under the authority
especially...
of them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
especially if you're still living at home.
Yeah.
my parents were big fans of my house, my rules.
Yeah.
So
And it's like when you hate it as a kid, and I hated it as
Yeah.
a kid, but I told like my parents this, and Tori and I have talked about it. I was like, I'm 100% going to say it to my
the
kids.
exact same with my
Yeah.
kids. Yep, I
So,
agree.
Yeah.
My house, my rules.
Yeah,
my way or
100%.
the highway.
No, that's good. What do you think, Locke?
Yeah, nothing to add. You guys have smashed it again.
We're too good.
Good.
Are we?
Go us.
Sure.
You two should get married.
Oh my gosh.
No,
That
that's
took a dark turn.
no,
said
that's
really
good.
cool.
And I think as well, it's just about like communication and stuff, and then also
Yeah.
finding the balance.
Yeah.
Especially if we go back to like the parent analogy and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I think it was near the end of uni. I was about to finish and kind of felt like, kind of had started thinking like, maybe God wants to use me in the ministry area and stuff like that. And so kind of started having a conversation with mum and dad about doing like
Yeah.
an internship at the end of my uni degree or something like that. I think it was. I can't remember exactly or whatever.
Yeah.
And mum and dad, like, they were really good about it, had a good chat and it was open and honest and stuff. But they're like, well, you've worked so hard, maybe just do a year of teaching and then see what happens. Or you could always
Yeah.
do it part-time or, all that sort of stuff.
And as much as like I thought this growing up, as much as you maybe think your parents are out to get you, they're actually not generally. And if you're able to sit down and have a really open conversation with your parents and say, you know, this is something I'm really passionate about. This is something I really want to achieve.
Yeah, and they'll see that within
Yeah,
you too as
yeah.
well. And that's the thing as well. Like, they just want you to succeed.
They want the best for us, even
yeah.
if it doesn't feel like it sometimes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, but just to keep in mind. But guys, we're kind of just going to end the stream here unless you guys want to add anything. Like, anything you'd like to add? Or just no comment?
No comment, take 3.
Jemima's a grandma. Done.
Gosh, Jemima's a
Babe.
cool grandma,
Ja-
okay?
Okay, sure. Jemima's a cool grandma.
Youngest looking grandma I've ever seen. So well done.
Just love that. But yeah, guys, as we said from the start, we just hope that's kind of helped a little bit. Maybe made you think about some different things, the way that you see your goals or relationship or dating or whatever it might be. But yeah, if you've got any questions, any complaints, questions come to me
Complaints
and
to
Lockie. Complaints go
him.
to Jemima.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Thrown under the bus, left, right, and centre. I'm under the bus.
But for
Jeez.
all our school kids, hope you guys have a nice holiday break.
Yeah,
Yes,
enjoy it.
woohoo!
And then
That's so good.
yeah, for our young adults, we're going to be doing an event either online or in person.
Pursing.
Not pursing.
It's been so long since people have been in person.
Yeah,
Mitch
depending
can't
what
even say it.
depending what Big Boy Dan says on Sunday. So
Big Boy Dan.
we'll let you know, but it's going to be like late October. But I'm sure we'll keep you updated with that. And yeah, one final question for you guys coming in from Mr. CJ Evans. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
Jemima wears the sassy pants.
Yeah.
And what pants do I wear?
Just Pip. Just cut it. Bye, everyone. You wear all the other pants.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I kind of like CJ. When I get smacked, it's fine.
Just accepts it.
Please, just Pip.
cut the string.
Cut it. Cut it. See ya.
But we love you guys. If you need anything, let us know. We're praying for you. We love you. And
Absolutely.
enjoy school holidays. And everyone else,
Have
enjoy
fun.
uni work.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Bye.
I dabbed on it.